Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, I'm not going to go into it, but the main premise of this video is a common misconception about planters in late to end game. As a person that has had basically every item in the game on my other unfortunate account, Crazy Owen 210, very sad, I had Planter of Plenty, of course. I don't have Planter of Plenty on this account, or Petal Planter, but that's what we're going to be talking about. Petal Planter. I've been seeing a lot of TikTok comments, YouTube comments, that's all I really use, about the Planter of Plenty being better than Petal Planter. Now, if you go over to the stats of it, I mean, yeah, sure, sounds great. Gives turpentines and waxes and full day of nectar. Yeah. Gifted bees pollinate it more, and it gives great puff shrooms. Now, why would I think that Petal Planter is better than Planter of Plenty? Now, purely thinking about what I just said, the statistics of it, yes, it's much far better. If you're in endgame and you have it, use the Planter of Plenty. It's the best planter in the game. But if you're in late game, if you're thinking the Planter of Plenty is better than Petal Planter, you've fallen for the Planter of Plenty propaganda. The Petal Planter is far cheaper, only being 5 trillion, 100 glitters, 50 swirled wax, and 25 super smoothies. The rest don't really matter. It's cheap. Now, what's so special about this is that it gives around, I would say 12. It's like 10 to 15 glitters every single full harvest. Now, as an end game, that doesn't really matter. But if you're in the stage I'm at, early red, you know, getting your first late game planter, get Petal Planter. It is really good. It gives 12 glitters on average. It can give 2 loaded dice. It can give bee quips that can actually sometimes be above 3 pot. So that's already good. It gives 21 hours of comforting and satisfying nectar because of the 50%, which is insane for basically every hive, because white hive needs comforting, which I obviously don't have because I just put them all in vials. Red needs comforting for red bee convert rate, and blue needs it, I think. No, blue just needs the planter overall for comforting nectar, and then they can get Okay, let me stop stuttering. The main reason why it's so good is because of the stage you get it at, not because of the statistics overall. If you look at it at endgame, obviously it's shit. Like, you're gonna have every planter in the game, gonna be having max nectars at all times. But if you look at it as getting your first late game planter, obviously it is one of the best planters in the game. I've already said this a billion times already. Like, you can have max of all nectars at that point. If you have that planter, the Petal Planter, you'll have max of all nectars. It's just, you have one planter for comforting or satisfying, and then you can put the rest on everything else. You only need to worry about that one planter. That's what's so good about it. My main point isn't only going to be that it's at the stage of the game. It's obviously better. I don't care what anyone says. Like, I'm gonna debunk some arguments really quick. I'm gonna debunk some arguments, and they're gonna sound a little bit half-assed, but I don't give a fuck. If we look at this, the pricing, this is the first point that everyone makes. 25 terps, which in my opinion, if I played the game enough throughout the year that I was grinding for it, I could have gotten it super easily. The main hard part is the waxes, but you can just do that with puffs. So, the price, obviously, it's not the greatest. Then people go, waxes and terps. Now, the way I think of it is, if you're thinking about waxes and terps after Planter of Plenty, You obviously got it way too early, like I did. I got it way too early. I needed to at least get the other 2 planters before I got Planter of Plenty. Maybe even Coconut Belt. I did not have Coconut Belt before my account got banned. That is so stupid. Like, if you're thinking about the loot you get from this, and not the nectar. The only thing I care about is the nectar. If you think about the loot you get from Planter of Plenty, you're getting it way too early, or you just don't have it at all. I don't want to see anyone talking to me if you don't have Planter of Plenty. That sounds really bad, but if you're going to make an argument about loot, and that, oh, it's so good for me. You already had 25 terps, 100 caustic wax, and 100 swirled wax, 100 super smoothies. It shouldn't matter. Planter of Plenty doesn't matter at that point of the game, because you can just get that stuff again. Like, the point of the game that you get Planter of Plenty is when that stuff is overfilling your inventory. Like, some people got Planter of Plenty in, like, a week. That's when you should be getting it. When it takes a week. So, loot, obviously doesn't matter. Puff shrooms. Are we serious? If you're coming from my point of view, trying to help out your friend get Planter of Plenty, which I obviously couldn't do, sadly, that's great. Good for you, but we're talking about a personal, just a solo. If you're thinking about puffs after getting Planter of Plenty, which I've already stated is the last item you get in the game, besides Max Digital B, that's, you're obviously the same point. You're getting it way too early, or you don't have it. Because all these people think about is, oh, good loot, oh, this, or that. You don't have it. You don't know what it's like to have insane materials. So puff shrooms don't matter either, because you already have 3 other planters that are great for it. That's also another reason why petal plant is really good, because you're going to get insane puffs early. And my last point is, you don't need it. Planter of Plenty, at the stage you get it, end game is what it is. You don't need it, because if you think about it, you have the hydroponic. I don't know what it's called. Hydro. I just call it hydro. You get comforting nectar from that, and something else. I didn't really care. Then you have the heat treated, which gives motivating and satisfying, I think. No, invigorating and motivating. Jesus. And then you have the petal planter that gives Jesus Christ, satisfying and comforting. So you have, what? I think it's all the same. I could be wrong. I'm going to say 20 hours on average. 20 hours of every single nectar in the game. And then when you get Planter of Plenty, you already have the insane loot, the insane puffs, all the people that you need for puff shrooms and loot, and all you care about is the nectar. But what is Planter of Plenty going to do with an extra 4 hours? I mean, yeah, it's going to be easier after, you know, not being in the game for a while. But we're talking about me here, basically. Your average B-Swarm player that macros all day and getting nectar. Like, look at my nectar right now. It's horrible. If I had Petal Planter, I would have insane nectar. As you can see in most of the really short live streams I did, I had decent nectar. That's my 3 points. Technically 4, because Petal, yeah. Let me sum it up for people that don't care about my yap sessions. Petal Planter, you get it in late game. Late game is level 18, half gifted. I'm a bit more than that, I'm still level 17. It's very cheap. You get really good loot from it, like glitter, dice. You can stack up on dice. You can get max dice. You got great puff shrooms. I got most of the terps. I think I got 6 or... fuck. I didn't intentionally do that. I'm just gonna say it. No comments about it. I got 6 or 7 of my terps from doing puff shrooms out of that planter. Me. Not by myself, obviously. I had some people that sadly don't play the game anymore. I was like level 18, level 19. In Pumpkin Patch, I would get mythic puff shrooms. Obviously, that's luck. Good nectar for what stage you're at. Can get 4 max nectars at all times. it could give a lot of pollen at the stage you're at. I remember my friend, not gonna name names, but he, for a while, was in the trenches, and he had to make his daily honey, or maybe every 2 days, with petal planter. He got petal planter, and he would just harvest it, get 500 billion or so, and then he would have to, like, just gamble with it, or make his hive better. That's what he did. He had to make his hive better. Yes. Oh, those were the times. Back in my day, when I was, like, 13. Jeez. Back when I was a little boy. Can't believe it was 2 years ago now. Why am I getting nostalgic? Other 3 points that I meant to summarize, I'm about to say them. Planner plenty. Get it too late. Loot isn't needed. The puffs aren't needed. The nectar isn't needed. It's just overrated. Overrated. That's all. It's overrated. Overrated. Thanks for watching my Yap Session #1. Yap Session 1. See you guys in the next one.